Good morning, it's Stitch Along Friday once again, and it's December. I can't believe how late it is in the year. The year has gone by so quickly. It's now December the 6th, I think. Yes, because yesterday was my eldest daughter's birthday. Happy birthday, Dory. I don't know if you're watching this, but happy birthday anyway. So I'm going because of course I'm never sure that somebody is here unless somebody says something. And it looks like there are a few people here already, so thank goodness. I'm looking forward to seeing your comments, and if I don't see your comments, hello Sue, then I will have to go on my phone, but this is so much easier. Oh good. Hello Marty. Sue, thank you so much for posting your Bling Tree this morning. I just saw it as I was putting up all of the stream part, and I just saw that you had framed yours, and it looks gorgeous. By the way, I'm just thrilled with the way it turned out, and I'm sure you are too. Do you put it out every Christmas now, or have you got it on a mantle, or what have you done? You didn't make it into a flat fold. You framed it, which is just a wonderful thing to do. And Marty's here. Good morning. I think Petra might not be here, but we'll find out if she arrives. She's not been well. She's had a little bit of a setback as far as her health is concerned, but she is getting better now, so that's good. Lisa might be here though. Margaret Andrew, hello. Marcia Buckingham, good morning from Dallas. Linda Morrison, sounds terrible. Wind chill 0 degrees Fahrenheit. That is like 32 degrees below in a way, right? Or have I got that right? Because I can't remember Fahrenheit. In Canada, as you know, we joined the rest of the world doing everything metric, and it just in my mind now, Celsius is the only thing, and so 0 just means like you're at the freezing point. But I think 0 in Fahrenheit means it's 32 below. Good morning. Good morning, Pat Henke. Very nice to see you here too. Very good to know that you're back again, because you haven't been here for a few times. Petra is here, so she's feeling a little bit better. That's good. Everyone knows that you've had a little bit of a downturn, and now you're feeling better, so that's great. Let's see who else is here. And Lisa's here. Oh, everyone is here. Sue is here as well. That's pretty exciting. I was pretty happy myself with the way this week has gone. It has been a really cold time here, but it also has been very sunny. So we've had some beautiful sunny days that I can get out and do a little bit of walking. It's difficult in the wintertime and also in the very hot summertime to get out and do that walk, but it's important, right? So I'm very glad to have been able to do that. Ellen Meldrum, hello, nice to see you. Oh, Lisa, but you're here. That's the main thing, right? Everyone is, I hope everyone's able to get on. Tedra says I'm getting ready for a full knee replacement. Oh, I bet you're ready. It's almost like it's an after Christmas, like just at the new year, you're going to have a new year and a new knee, right? Oh, Tedra, I know exactly how you must be feeling. The pain is pretty excruciating, and it's hard to sleep at night, I'm sure. So I'm sending you lots of good wishes for that operation, and that the doctors have good hands and good eyesight that day. I am so happy for you. That's going to be a great improvement in your health. Jean Morrison is here. Kathy Bird is here. Lovely. Good to see you all. Oh, goodness. I didn't think there would be that many people here this time. For some reason, I got this feeling that everyone's busy, doing, busy with Christmas preparations and baking and all the things that people do. I haven't been doing very much of that, but then over the last few years, I've kind of let most of that go. Any baking I do, I consume, so that's not good. And any, preparations I do for my Christmas, all I need is like my little tree. I've got my little tree blinking away behind me here, and there's another one in the living room. And what other things do I do? I just am happy that it is a time when people are happy, and I know very much that a lot of people are happy because they're stitching, even though they have a lot of preparation to do. That's really good. Leslie is here as well. Let's see. Jean Morrison, good morning everyone from a very cold. Okay, so it's 38 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, I think I got it. Leslie says hello from Adelaide. Yes, it is 4 a.m. Trying to sleep, but oh, well, I'm glad it woke you up, Leslie, because that means that you're here with us as well. Tammy, she needs to plan her baking. See, everyone's baking. And I know that as soon as I start baking, I'm going to be eating. I'm sorry, but it's just, I love that stuff. Pat Henke says, I'm working on Christmas ornaments. Oh, that's really nice. That's actually one of the nice things about December, is that you're not working on these huge projects anymore. You don't really have the focus for it. And many of us are preparing for having family come and visit. I'm still crossing my fingers that I might just have that. And also, if that happens, then you have to have some things in the house. So those things have to be gotten ready. You have to make your guest room ready. My guest couch is ready. And Deborah is here. You are cheering us up for the Christmas holidays? Oh, I'm trying to. Thank you so much for noticing, Deborah. It isn't always that easy to stay positive, is it? Christmas is sometimes kind of a little bit negative because, we might miss somebody, or we might have a feeling that people are not missing us enough. But overall, it's a time when everyone is pretty much trying to be positive themselves. So I sure hope that you are too. Hello, Diane Zamudio. Good to see you. Love the decor. Oh, thank you. Yes, my little decor tree. I did it last week, and I thought, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. It's just a little tree to show that I'm part of your celebration. Tedra says, I've been baking for our shut-ins at church. Now, there is a good thought. What a wonderful idea. And the retirement community you support. This morning early, I made 6 dozen snickerdoodles. I sit down between batches. I certainly hope so, with your hip the way it is. And also, don't forget, don't eat them. That's one of my favorite things to do. Okay, I do have a bit of an announcement today. Even though we still in Canada have our mail strike, which the people who are doing the mail strike, they have gone back to the bargaining table now this week. So we're all hoping that the mail strike will be over soon, but really holding us all ransom just before Christmas, not just the businesses like ours, but also, regular people who then have to pay probably 2 or 3 times as much for their parcels to get across Canada. And into the United States is ridiculous. So we're not even offering that. But nevertheless, we still feel that having the Bling Tree 2 come out today, it is available on the website. It is. It will be a kit, but we have actually printed an extra 50 leaflets. So we're hoping that those leaflets will also be adequate for people who want to stitch it. However, we have a lot of kits, and we're hoping to that you will buy them now, so that when they start going out, they'll go out as quickly as possible in January. Remember, it's first come, first serve. So if you get one of our kits, you'll make sure that you'll be one of the first ones that we mail to as soon as our Canada Post is back to work, which they will be. I know they will. So there's no PDF for this pattern. I didn't want to do that because, as you know, we would rather that you have the printed pattern, and also because of the mail, we can't usurp the kit and also the printed pattern. So they are on our website. So go look up Bling Tree 2 if you want to search for it, and you can order them whenever you want. And remember, we do send them out as soon as we can. Yay, Marty. The kits have to be charged now. That doesn't mean that you have to buy them now, but when you order them, that means that you pay for them. And that basically means that we are responsible for making sure that they get to you. We just cannot, it's out of our control as to when. Thank you very much, Petra, for the Bling Tree kit link. Thank you. I kind of like Tedra's attitude about Christmas. I'm thinking about it myself when you say that I've been baking for shut-ins. I mean, I don't know any shut-ins, but I'm sure there's an organization here in Sydney that could also do that. I wonder if there's a baking effort going on, for people who are maybe not shut-ins, but people who can't afford it or something like that. So there must be something. Thank you, Tammy. Good to see you. Those two Bling Tree items are on our website. They're separate items because one's a kit and one's a printed leaflet. So I want you all to notice them both because you can have your choice. They will. The kit is wonderful because it's got all the stuff in it, like all the stuff. I don't have the actual model here, but guess what? Lisa's coming down from Port Alberni. She's driving down 4 hours to get to Victoria for another reason as well, but she's coming and also visiting with me. So Lisa, take with you the finished, because we want it finished, okay? We want it into, some kind of a flat fold or something, or a box, our finished tree. It would be so wonderful to have the model here the next time I'm talking. But, it's a very, very a big project for you to perhaps finish all at once between now and then. But hey, maybe you can. You never know, because it's possible. Dorothy is going to order hers today. Thank you. I am so thrilled. And of course, as you can imagine, most people in Canada are not thrilled with this mail thing. But I'm getting the sense that the government is starting to get a little bit restless. Like, if you don't get this settled, we are going to get after you. So let's hope that it won't be long. Maybe another couple of days. Maybe this coming week it'll be over. We just don't know. So it's out of our hands, but we're hoping to be able to send anything you order as soon as we possibly can, because the kits will be ready after the products get to Lisa. She'll be finishing her kit making. She's almost done. All we need is a few more ingredients and the kits will be all finished. She's spent a lot of time on it. Thank you, Tedra, talking about your shut-ins. We also try to make the holidays cheery for many at the retirement community. And we have a lot of retirement people here as well. I suppose that in Arizona, you will find a lot of retirees, right? I think that our age group, which I'm a boomer, and I don't want to say that when there's a lot of millennials around, because apparently boomers are now not liked very much these days. In any case, as a boomer, I know that we are heavily weighting the retirement communities now. So that's, of course, a wonderful idea. And maybe, I think there is, I'm sure there must be a couple of places here that I can go and see if maybe I can't donate some of my time. So Lisa says, I'll bring it with me, but it's not finished yet. I know, but you're going to finish it between now and then, Lisa. There's only a few days, but I know you can perform miracles, right? Tammy says, time-wise, how much time do we have to place the order for the Bling Tree 2 kits? Tammy, honestly, I don't know. All I can say is I don't think that you're going to miss out anytime soon. We do have enough kits, but time-wise, it all depends on when the mail starts going. As soon as the mail starts going, people will pile on and then they'll want those kits. So it could be this week, could be next week. I have no idea. But there's no big panic, no big rush. I would just suggest that you keep your eye on the mail system, because that's when, of course, things will start really selling from our website. Can the new Bling Tree be finished with the flat fold? And Lisa says yes, absolutely. In fact, Lisa has included the instructions from the Bling Tree 1, we'll call it, the original Bling Tree. She's included those instructions in the leaflet so that you'll have them in printed form when you buy the kit or the printed thing. Tedra says, I'm a boomer too, and our aging makes me more aware of those older than I am. Absolutely. Lisa says, I've spent a lot of time making kits. Still need the last few orders of materials to come in. Yes, exactly. So I'm really glad that you're all on board with it. We have all, Petra, Lisa, and I, we were so excited to be able to bring you this. And everything would have gone according to plan, except for the fact that the Canada Post went on strike on purpose, I know, before Christmas, because then that puts ultimate pressure on Canada Post company. Canada Post is not completely public. It's partly privatized and partly public. So they call it a crown corporation, but it's still managed by a private company, I guess. And so, they have to deal with these things. So it's not, the government can't really do very much. You don't need to know all that. We are enough upset about it. You don't have to know about it. All you need to know is that we'll let you know when the mail goes through again and when we get our kits. So time-wise, Tammy, I'd say order it now. If you're going to order it anyway, I would say order it now or whenever you have the money, because as you know, we do not do anything but we immediately take the credit card and that immediately goes through. We don't have any pre-selling without credit cards. Well, Joanna, you made it in a little late. That's okay. You're here. Glad you're here. I just wanted to go over some of the wonderful things that have been happening in the group lately. I saw Mary Widrowitz with all her cottages. So way to go, Mary, if you're listening to this later. Paola Bella, the cottages, she put them, it looks like, in 2 booklets. Fabulous idea. It may be that she's got them all going to be all connected, but from what I've seen, there was a front piece and the back piece, and then nothing in between. The 2 booklets that she's made. The finishing instructions for that probably wouldn't be all that difficult, but it looks like each one of the pieces is separate, and then she has like a ribbon-like thing that connects them. Just lovely, don't you think? And she created the front piece from some other little design features from some of the other patterns that I've made in the past, and then she kind of arranged it a little bit so it says Cottages 2024. It's just lovely. I know you've all seen those. Karen Lang did the village gingerbread, what was it now? Oh, yes. She did her whole village, the gingerbread village on her mantle. She's got them all laid out like that. And then she took a video of that layout so you could see each individual one. Somewhere in the comment, she's got a video. Honestly, awesome to see the village. And so many she's done. I had no idea that Karen Lang has done so many of them. Thank you, Kathy. I know I love blues too, because I'm a Dutch girl. I love my Delft blues. So doing it all in blues and golds, blues and silver was such a treat. I know the other one was sort of more multicolored, and it's still available. Not as a kit, but it's still available, and I've got the model for it here. At least I have this model. And this one is so multicolored, though, that, you don't get that same kind of elegance with this one. You just get a lot of fun with this one. And, of course, because we don't have the bling for this one anymore, but we do have the bling for the new Bling Tree Two. We have it all together. We have all the bling for that. I wish I could show you the pattern again or the model again, but I will next Friday for sure so that you can get a good look at it. There's some good pictures on the website though, so follow Petra's little things, little links that she's got right here. Carla says, I'm here, cold in Missouri. Gosh, you guys are all cold. I wonder why. Dory Davis did an anniversary celebrate sampler, which was such a sweet thing to see. I know she started it in a class with us here in Victoria, and then she completed it on her 40th anniversary with her husband. Dory's been all over the world and loves going back to Czechoslovakia. She calls it Czech. She goes back there once in a while and has lived there since she retired. I think she absolutely loves it there because that's where her heritage is from. Even though she's never lived there before, both of them just had such a wonderful time there. So I always want to follow her adventures. I think right now, though, she's back in the States. Young Sun with Linda's Noel Biscourt New, also beautifully done. And not too many people recognize that one. That one is stitched by and designed by Linda Rosser, who did a few designs for us, and she's done some really pretty things. That one's called Noel Biscourt New, and it's absolutely lovely. And then Joanne Fuzon did the nativity, heirloom nativity sampler, which I think you all have seen before. Deb Ferno did little tiny purses, which are just so cute. Well done. And the finishing, by the way, on those are just really good. Kathy Joan also did let's see. Oh, no. Kathy Joan actually put up an article from the Karen collection. That's right. Really old article. Really fun to see. It was so old that it was like it only included maybe 3 or 4 of my very earliest patterns, or 6 or 7. And so it's really unusual to see for me, because I haven't looked back at that time in such a long time. And I think that was in the year 2000. We started Victoria Sampler as a company just around July of 1997, and that's when Lisa came to work for me. And that was actually the beginning of the actual Victoria Sampler, because before that I was designing, but not under the Victoria Sampler name. Olya did the candy cane cottage, which I have right here. So even though hers is like up close and personal, and you can see a lot more. Oh, it looks like I've got some sunshine coming in here, which is nice, except that it kind of makes the rest of my video a little bit dark. Anyway, the candy cane cottage is adorable, and it's also got some cutouts there, which I put some a fabric back there, so that it would be green and red and yellow. And I kind of like that, because it gives a real kind of a stained glass look to this little cottage. And by the way, the cottage also has a pincushion with it. I don't know why we decided to do that, Lisa. Putting this little pincushion with it is so cute. And we have found some ribbon at Michael's and put that around the outside. And all you did, Lisa, I believe, is get some white-headed pins and just stick them in, and you didn't have to do anything else. It's just a cute little pincushion. Anyway, that goes with the candy cane cottage. And of course, I don't have Olya's candy cane cottage here, but I had to show it to you because Olya's pictures are all like close up. So when you look at them, you're going, okay, so but what does it look like? It looks like this. The whole thing looks like this. Marie-Therese has done a December cottage, also adorable. And Penny Dimitriades did the Grateful Heart. Beautiful stitching, just gorgeous. And she just recently complimented me also this morning, because one of her teachers was the cyber classes that we did originally years ago. Our very first cyber classes, which were not in video, they were all outlined in instructional form. Oh gosh, we really had fun doing it, but it was a lot of work, wasn't it? Looks like, oh, Marty, you did it, and Joanna Fuzon did it. I was worried when I didn't see you on here, says Joanna. Could you share the name of the shop who said they had a few ACK packs? Yes, of course. That's the name of the shop in Nanaimo. Lisa, you'll know the name of the shop. Her name is Dion. I've forgotten her last name as well. Maybe I hope that Lisa will have that. So just have a quick peek and see that. Have a quick peek at the comments here, because I'm pretty sure Lisa will tell me what the Stitcher's Muse. That's it. I remembered. Okay, my brain is coming back. So it's Stitcher's in apostrophe S Muse, Muse. So I hope that helps. It's a very pretty little shop in Nanaimo, just up island. So it's in Canada. So even if they have the products, you may not be able to get them yet, although I'm not sure how Dion does her mailing at the moment. I hope that helps, Linda. Okay. Oh, look at that. Ordered. Thank you, Lisa. I did remember, though. I'm very proud of myself. So what else did I want to say? Oh, yes, I also wanted to share one more gingerbread building with you, because I thought that I would share 1 or 2 every single week from now until Christmas. And this one is going to be the bakery. So as you can see, this is the front of the bakery, and there's the baker. No, there's the hostess welcoming anybody in. And when you come in, you can also see on the side there is a bakery person who is showing you where the baked goods are. And on the other side, you can see that is another side of the shop where there are more baked goods in the showcases, right? So all the baked goods are in there. And then in the back, this is where, this again is still all where the baked goods are and people are buying them. But over here, this is where the actual bakery is. This is where it's hot. The kitchens are. She's baking a cake. And these are 2 ovens, one on either side. This one and that one. And then this is the back door. There had to be a back door because you never know. It could get really hot and steamy in there. And there they are, the front parts of them, and they're baking the same cake. So you can kind of see on the front and on the back, those two people who are the chefs, or the bakers, they are front and back. Sorry, I'm looking myself at the show over here because I've got a monitor showing things, but it's always backwards, so it's a little bit hard to kind of imagine. So this is the top is really difficult to kind of imagine. Lisa and I had such a hard time fitting this roof onto this roof. I don't know how architects do it, but we weren't architects. So we just kept trying various different cardboard pieces to see what the slope of this was. And of course, we had no idea mathematically, nothing. We just did the best we could. So you're lucky because we have given you the pattern in the pattern book, Gingerbread Bakery. And this bakery is full of gingerbread cookies, okay? So I wanted you to see the entire thing because there's lots of things going on here. Even this little vine with the hearts and the gingerbread at the top, of course, little gingerbread people. I'm not sure if there are any more gingerbread people as buttons in Michael's, etc., but we got them from, let's see, what is it called? I think it's called not Another Button Company, because they're smaller than that. We got them from Jesse James, and it's called Dress It Up, I think, these button things. And you can buy them at Michael's or a craft store. Or in a fabric store. I've seen them in fabric stores as well, various different buttons from the same company. But I'm not sure if they still have the little gingerbread people because they were very popular, and for some reason I think they stopped making them. But anyway, have a look. You never know. Go and check and see where you can find the Dress It Up buttons or the Jesse James buttons as they're called. Pat says, I am a shut-in. My church gives me cards and cookies. Oh, Pat, how wonderful. I didn't realize that you were a shut-in. I also always thought that you would be gadding about here and there. You never let on. So I'm very grateful that you've come to join us in our Friday mornings because that's kind of like visiting, right? Thanks for sharing that. And I'm really glad that your church takes care of you as well. Lisa says the gingerbread bakery is fun to finish. Yeah, it was a fun challenge for sure. Anyway, so that's all of those things. Now, I have a newsletter coming out, so all of the things I've been talking about will be in the newsletter as well. And I want you to remember that the Bling Tree sampler is still available, and so are some of the other printed leaflets that we had before. And the link to all of those leaflets will be very obvious in our newsletter because I've put various different Christmas designs in there. And of course, all of those are also available as PDFs so that you can just stitch them right away, or you can get the 10 that we printed as leaflets, and they will be sent to you after the mail strike is over, which it will be soon, I hope. Trying to keep a good face on it, but I can tell you, all of us here in Canada are not happy campers. I can only imagine. What if you, for instance, in the United States, if you had no more UPS and you had to do everything with one other carrier and it was more expensive, right? That would kind of make it difficult for you to send things to people that you love. So that's what we're in for here in Canada, and nobody is happy with the union. Except the union, probably. They're very happy. Anyway, so that's it. No more complaining. I'm very happy also because it is the 6th of December, which means it's only a few more weeks till Christmas, and that we enjoy all of the wonderful things that happen at Christmas time. Hopefully you'll have some friends and neighbors and family to either come and see you or to visit with you. And if not, that just like Pat Henke, that people will take care of all of those things because you are a shut-in. Really nice to hear that, Pat, because that's one thing I did not know. I certainly hope that all of you have a wonderful weekend. I am going to give you one angel card because I almost forgot. Okay. Oh, don't look. Not supposed to look. Okay, I almost looked, but I didn't. Oh. Okay, I love this one. It says, pause in peace. Let's see now. And ask for guidance. It's not doing its thing. There we go. Pause in peace and ask for guidance. I'd say that's a wonderful thing to think about. And also to do, because when it gets so hectic around Christmas time, you have to remember to take it easy and to pause for peace and also to ask for guidance. I think I might just do that today. It's been quite the week. I certainly hope that you have a lovely weekend. I do miss being able to have Lisa here as well. And I know that even though, we all work together very happily, Petra, Lisa, and I, we are kind of sad that we aren't able to all be in the same town, at least, and even though we can't work together in the same office, we are very often on Zoom once a week for sure, and more than that during the week. So all three of us, I know, wish you a very happy weekend. Providence always guides us. Wonderful card, exactly. Hope you have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week on Friday. And hopefully I'll have the actual model of the new Bling Tree 2. Okay? I'll see you then. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.